Okay, we're on part 2 of this duck that we're doing. Just moving you around so I can get you over here. They want you to pour the grease off, which I have already done. And they want you to deglaze it with half a cup of white dry wine. And this pot is so big. So what you're doing is you're going to be cooking the tiny bits here, which are your flavors once you strain the fat. Now, the fat that we have from the duck, we can render and make duck lard. It's not that you can't. So it too can be used and you don't have to waste it. Now we're going to reduce this wine some. Right now I'm just working on getting the bits somewhat free from all of this. So you're going to deglaze, and I'm going to keep on doing this while I'm getting other things ready. Let's see, how much stock do you want? 1 cup, we will need exactly 1 cup of veal stock. I'm using vegetable stock this time. I have the veal bones, and I'm collecting those bones right now, so I didn't have enough for that. But if you have veal bones, by all means, make a stock. Now we're going to need we're going to need 1/4 of a cup of dried cherries. If they have seeds in them, please remove it, because they will be in the way for what we want to do. So nobody wants to eat the seeds. Not in this dish. The wine's going to get reduced some, so don't worry about it. Put the duck aside to cool, so we can handle it. That's where I have mine right now. So see, we're going to use the fat from this bird as well, though it has salt and flavoring and pepper. We're going to use it as a lard as well. We can cook meats with it and everything else, so we won't be wasting anything. And if you collect the bones, put them with your bones and cook them down, so you can see that there's really no waste at all. You're going to utilize the whole thing. Now, if you're not going to make lard, you're going to waste it. Now, the fat is cooked, and I'm going to give it to the animals outside so they can have that. And as you can see, this is all coming off slowly. cherries are in it, and we need zest from half a lemon. Orange, I mean. So zest half an orange. So we're going to have the flavor of the cherries and the lemon on this. So between the wine, cherries, and the orange, you can just imagine the beautiful flavors you're getting. It's very simple, and it's not that hard to do. Add your stock. I'm going to finish zesting this. Okay, that's half. While this heats up, oh yeah, this is very well. You need a fourth of a cup of pine nuts roasted. Throw them in. I threw them into the oven after I took the duck out and turned it off because it was hot enough to do it. And just watch them. That's all you have to do now. If you want to do it the other way, put your oven on 300 and roast the nuts in a pan. Check them, and when you can smell the flavor of the nuts, there'll be a nice like a vanilla smell underneath it. That's what you want. Then you've done that. Okay? Now I have to get this duck going. Okay. They want you to peel the skin off. Okay? This is still pretty hot. Let me get a fork. I'm going to have to fork this to get this off. I need my scissors. Okay. What you're going to do is take the skin off, and you're going to put the meat in there. To reduce this or anything at this point. You just want to warm it up. And you'll have all these flavors mingled together. So be careful that you don't burn it while you're doing this. Now you can leave the skin on if you wish, but she had recommended, you know, to take the skin off, tear the meat off, and then throw it back into the sauce just to heat it up. It's just, it's hot. I'll have to cool this before the pets can have it. I'm going to turn this off while I do this chicken. I mean this duck. We're going to throw the duck meat in there and just heat it up, and then it's done. Okay. I know the animals will enjoy these parts. You can serve this, I guess, if you want to serve it over polenta or split peas. It's done like a polenta. That's what I was trying to show you, but the recipe was a little off. It gave me some problems. You could serve it over rice or pasta. You should serve it over something, okay? Let me get my glasses off. I don't need them now to do this part. And this is the end of the recipe. There ain't much left on that. Now if you want to cut it and leave the bones and stuff, you can, but I'm going to tear the meat off, which will make it easier for me. Put the bones to the side. Oh. So you can serve it on the side, or you can tear the meat off, whatever you want to do. Or just cut it in pieces. Paring knife. Remember, this is a wild bird. It's not going to fall apart like a chicken just coming off the bones. It's going to fight you a bit. Whoa. Come on. It's still letting grease off. Oh. Fudge. Yeah, you're seeing me wiggle around it because it is quite hot. Maybe I should let this sit a little longer because it is hot. Might want to get this done, get the rest of the stuff done. Now it's not necessary for you to take the skin off, but if you choose to, you can. Oh, these cats are gonna love me. So I'm going to serve mine over pasta today. I know most of you have air conditioning, so you could cook this during the summer, but you'd rather be outside barbecuing. Oh no, you are not getting any of this. You don't want to eat your food this morning. Let me finish this and I'll be back. Now, I took the skin off. You could leave the skin on and just cut it in sections and serve it, but I did it this way. Also, you put it back in the pan into the sauce to heat it up and add 2 tablespoons of butter and stir it around. That's what I'm doing right now. If you didn't add enough salt, you're going to have to add more. Which I have to. So if you want to tear it up in pieces or tear the meat off and take the skin off or leave the skin on and cut it, that's your choice. But the one thing you have to realize with wild game, it is much tougher than what we're accustomed to. What you call a tough piece of beef is not tough when it comes to wild game. Because it's a survival for them, they use those muscles and joints, and like I said, if you saw that snow leopard go down the mountain, he didn't break any bones and his joints were intact, so you know they're very strong. Okay, let me get a spoon and get this out. So understand, if you have dentures, you're going to have problems with this dish. Unless you get somebody to tear the meat off the bones, but if you leave the bones on it, you're going to have a heck of a way going. Because they are tough, and like I said, my father was a hunter, so therefore I know this kind of meat. When you eat wild game, it's never tender, but it's full of flavor. I'm taking it out right now. And this dish should feed about 4 people. Since people don't have a lot of children today, and they don't have big families like they did yesterday. Yesterday, you probably would have had to have 2 doughs. Just to make sure everybody gets enough to eat. And this is the dish. Okay? That's it. So listen, you take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.